Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I can't sleep. It's 2:21 a.m. on February 18th, 2019. I'm 28 years old, and this is kind of a time capsule video. I don't know who's going to see this, or when I'm going to watch it next, or when I'll post it, or whatever. It's kind of a I put my chair in front of my bookshelf type of video to make myself seem smarter. And this is a type of I'm kind of processing everything in my life. Basically, I am going to say yes tomorrow to the Archbishop to be named a pastor at a place. I'm not going to say where. And I'm just going through the feelings and processing theologically and socially and even just humanly what that's like. So all my friends right now are having children, either going to be pregnant, are pregnant, or have already had some young kids, and uh, I'm kind of in that spot too. So maybe a lot of the analogies I'm about to use may not make sense, or they might seem like I'm just, subconsciously missing out or something. I don't know. Think what you want. I'm just still figuring it out. So the Archbishop Michael Jacobs is his name. He ordained me. He comes to my door and says, "Is there any reason why you can't do this? Let's talk about this." And I say that only so that you can know that obedience, I promised obedience. I didn't promise slavery. And I think obedience has to do with choice. Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah, just like your parents, but you could still say no. So we're not like just, you know, expendable pawns, or we're not just like it's not a dictatorship. He just tells us where to go and doesn't even take into account anything else. He takes into account a lot of things. So there's that. Next is just how beautiful I've always thought parenthood is. I've always looked up to my uncles, older cousins, thought they were really cool. But there's something even more attractive to being a parent, being a mother, being a father. Actually, yes, being disappointed and having to disappoint your child, discipline, but also like really sharing in the deep joys that child is going to bring about. Um, that's for life. I'm saying a term is 6 years, maybe 2 terms, or maybe half a term, I don't know, of parish life. And I might look back on this and thinking I'm being dramatic or sentimental or something, but when you have a kid, when you have a child, that's for life. You're creating a soul. You're participating with God, and that's forever. So I look forward to the life I'm going to give, and I look forward to participating with all my married friends in their vocations. And Mary, Blessed Virgin Mary, an angel showed up at her door and said, "Hey, is there any reason why you can't do this? Will you do this? We need you." She said, "Yes, may it be done unto me. Fiat, this is my body. I'll give it up for the sake of others." And she did it. She threw herself into it completely, wholeheartedly. Then raised Jesus. Joseph did the same thing with her, kind of. And then Jesus was able to live his life completely, say on the cross, and enable me to say at Mass, "This is my body, which is given up for you, and this is my blood. It's going to be poured out." I don't yet know what that's going to look like, whether it's just, sitting through finance meetings or, really struggling and suffering with my new family, my people, my pastorship, my, parish. But we get to say that as parents, as teachers, as mothers and fathers. The cool thing spiritually, a mother says yes, gives her body, and grows new life inside of her. I'm growing new life right now in my soul and in my, mind, as I can't tell anyone that I'm moving or where I'm moving yet. And it's very exciting. It's like jumping off a diving board. And if you've ever done that, you know what I mean. There was a high dive at Ellis Boulevard Pool when I was growing up, and I loved going up there, even though I was scared of heights and I was younger than 5th grade. Just being able to throw my whole self into nothing and just trusting that there was going to be a body of water underneath me. Something really freeing, terrifying, simple about that total commitment. And that's what I really look forward to as I move from being an uncle, I think, to a cool parent. Yes, I'm going to miss Target. I'm going to miss being in a bigger sized town. I'm going to miss the high school that I've fallen in love with. I'm going to miss the people at the parish. I'm going to miss all that I preach at. But all that, not the people don't matter, but all those little things that I thought I could never live without, securities, basic things, it all doesn't matter because I feel fatherhood calling to me, and I feel the deep calling to me, and that's why I'm going to say yes. I hope whoever watches this, probably mostly just me, is helped out by it and reminded by it that me as a priest and you as whatever vocation you are, married, celibate, priesthood, religious life, kid, not yet knowing what they're going to do yet. I hope you're helped by it. I hope you're encouraged by it. Yeah, just jump in. Commitment is beautiful. Commitment is hard. But commitment is worth it. May the peace of Christ be with you always. Now I'm going to go to sleep.